the most serious movies ever made.
I remember the tone of it was ferocious.
It was so real and so kind of unrelenting.
It was made during a period of time where there were actually far fewer restrictions on film than there are now. It had that nice, saturated, chromatic 70s film look to it. There's actually very little on-screen violence. It's more a movie of violent tone.
It's really like a work of primitive folk art. It was shot in Texas, on real locations, in an incredible heat, with an amateur crew, amateur cast. All those things that normally you consider detriments to a movie were total assets to it. It's just a seminal American independent film. Forget horror film. I think it's just a seminal independent film.
Tobe Hooper made a deal with Cannon Films so that Tobe would do a sequel to Chainsaw. When he sat down to make the sequel, he had more tools at his disposal and more money and more technology.
Chainsaw 2 was kind of the movie I was expecting when I first saw Chainsaw 1, because it's wall-to-wall gore. Cannon did a very smart thing, I think. They actually released it unrated. The best horror films are really made outside the system.
New Line was still a niche genre studio, predominantly known for horror films and for mass-market comedies with a bit of an edge.
New Line was famous for really finding franchises. The Ninja Turtles, the Freddy movies, they were very much into the horror genre at that point. They had seen the upside and also the possibilities for sequels. Mike DeLuca was new to New Line. He was in love with the horror genre, and he was trying to look for new franchises.
What one hopes is a predictable